Real-life stories. Otor, Sedevka. When I was 17, my hand suddenly started trembling abnormally. I went to the doctor and was told I had a tumor in my cerebellum. Later, I had to undergo surgery, which led to further tissue loss in my cerebellum. My balance and coordination completely disappeared, and speech disorder followed. I was officially diagnosed in my 20s. It was trauma-induced ataxia. I've been told that physical therapy will need to continue for the rest of my life. I'm 25 now, and I don't have a negative outlook, even though I'm going through something seriously difficult. I cannot walk unaided. But all this doesn't stop me from socializing. Despite everything, I hold on to life. Let's all hold on. Author, Hassan E. Haysteep University was the first to diagnose me, cerebellar hereditary ataxia. Before that, I was fine. I could practically climb walls. I used to run, exercise, etc. In 2013, my foot started dragging. It got worse with time. I deteriorated. Now I walk with a tripod. Otor, İbrahim Ö. I was born on a winter day in 1979. My story includes playing volleyball in middle school, basketball in high school, table tennis in college, and later amateur goalkeeping, and every kind of water and underwater sport. The first very mild symptoms began at age 25 to 26 during military training, fatigue while running, and subtle slipping during drills. After that, I had MRIs and tests for 13 years. All came back clean. I started feeling mild imbalance during active field work. Then, 8 years ago, a serious traffic accident led to an MRI that showed cerebellar atrophy, and finally the diagnosis of SCA came. That's when the journey of becoming a bird without wings began. This disease develops slowly, but in the end, it takes away your ability to run, walk, and balance, sometimes leaving you in pain. NAF publication. https://www.ataxia.org/kaorkut-alp. Same as Ibrahim OS story in English version. Author, Ismail I. It began with dragging my feet while walking, then stiffness in my hands. My primary and high school years were uneventful. In university, mild balance issues started and got worse after graduation. Now I can't climb stairs without a railing and can't walk alone. At 18, they said it was FA. Genetic and West tests were done. In 2024, I was diagnosed with SCA. I can't walk normally, and unfortunately, I don't live like my peers. At this stage, walking and exercises are your best allies. Let's not forget, hardship strengthens us. Author, EBRUD. I'm 40 now. The disease started at age 31. Before that, I could walk comfortably. Then unbalanced walking and falling began. Now, unless absolutely necessary, I don't go out by myself. Diagnosis was made last year, 2024. Physical therapy was recommended. May God grant healing to all. Author, Hussein A. I was born in 1997. Until 2017, everything was fine. I had nose surgery, then joined the army. At boot camp, my friends said I didn't walk properly, but I ignored it because I could still run to the canteen. A sneaky disease. Later, at my new post, I couldn't run anymore. I told my commander that I had balance issues and needed a hospital. He sent me to the health center, then to a hospital. Somehow, I completed my military service and returned home. One doctor said the imbalance was normal. Another diagnosed SCA. Now, I walk unaided, though it's difficult. I do what I want by myself. I live in a village and travel twice a week to the city for rehabilitation. One day physical therapy, one day speech therapy. I still go on my own. It's progressing, but very slowly. I have cats. They give me daily therapy. Highly recommended. Author, Corkett T. In 2015, I went to a neurologist due to speech difficulties. The MRI showed my cerebellum was very small and that my speech would worsen. In 2021, through a WhatsApp group, I learned more about my condition. Genetic testing revealed I had SCA type 48. I was told the condition is genetic and untreatable. From groups and research, I found there are 50 known types of SCA, some appearing earlier and progressing more severely. So, I'm thankful for my situation, as strange as that may sound.
Otur, Hatice.
My illness began at age 10. First, I walked like I was drunk, then started stepping backward when trying to stand up. Doctors said nothing was wrong. At first, we thought it was due to a fall from the balcony. We went to many doctors. Diagnosis was finally made in Izmir. I did 10 years of physical therapy. It didn't help. I'm 35 now. I can't walk. I have speech issues. Author, Muratyu and his mother. I'm sharing my son's story as his closest companion, his mother. Murat was healthy until age 12 to 13. Then came hand numbness. An MRI showed cerebellar atrophy. We were told no cure existed. We went to Istanbul. A professor prescribed meds. Metabolic and genetic tests were done. His enzyme levels were low. For the last year, we haven't gone anywhere. That doesn't mean I gave up. I never will. At 15, they told us his cerebellum was deteriorating. Murat is now 28. We tried every treatment, including cupping therapy. He's more or less stable. He has balance issues and lazy hands. He falls sometimes, but seems better than others his age. He doesn't speak abnormally, but can't control his voice. He doesn't leave the house. He has no friends. To me, he seems stuck at age 15. He has no social life. Maybe that's the reason, I'm not sure.
Otur, Sevgi.
I lived normally until age 37. I have 2 daughters. I thought my vision was failing, but it was due to my brain. Then neuropathic pain began. It wouldn't stop. I had to start morphine. Then I lost my swallowing muscles. A tube was placed in my stomach.
Livet on formula.
A therapist helped me recover. Now I'm in a wheelchair. Recently, I developed cataracts in my eyes. I've lost 80% of vision in my right eye. I'm 44 now. My speech isn't severely affected, but noticeable. The worst part is the unending pain. Even the soles of my feet hurt. I take Lyrica and morphine, but nothing helps. Due to poor posture, I have spinal calcification. I now only watch life through a window. I've disconnected from everyone. I just suffer.
Otur, Nurten, mother.
My son is 18 and has SCA type 2. Symptoms began at 15, after COVID hand tremors, dropping cups, staggering when walking. MRI showed cerebellar atrophy. We did West genetic testing, confirmed SCA type 2. He doesn't get physical therapy now. We swim 1 hour a day. He swims well in the sea, but has balance issues on land due to gravity and terrain. After a little exertion, he can't maintain balance. We assist him. He needs railings for stairs. May God grant us all healing. Let's not lose hope. Author, Imus S. and his mother. My son is 7 years old. Everything seemed normal in infancy. He started walking and talking on time. But at 3 days old, he had high jaundice and needed light therapy. He started making odd hand movements while sitting up. It never stopped. CRP levels were always high. Antibiotics helped. He started crawling and standing. Neurology referred us for EMG, blood tests, Mr. All Clean. Endocrinology was also clear. Then genetics. Wes was clean too, but another test wasn't. The evening after the EMG, my son lost his speech at age 4. He started stuttering and having speech explosions, a known SCA symptom. Over 9 months, he got worse and withdrew. Psychiatry said articulation disorder. The hand movements were called stereotypy. He also had nighttime jerks. EEG revealed abnormal activity, epileptic but not full seizures yet. Genetic testing revealed SCA type 13. He's heterozygous. His dad is clear. I'm a carrier. For 3 years, we've done MRIs, lots of radiation. Neurologists diagnosed him based on clinical symptoms. He gets physical therapy and special education. He falls less now. He doesn't know about his disease. A long journey lies ahead. We pray for healing. Author, Habibi. I'm 43 now. In 2014, I started losing my ability to speak and write. I went from doctor to doctor. In 2018, I did genetic testing and got my diagnosis. Family testing showed my parents and sister also have it. Mine mutated. Other siblings don't have it. I speak but swallow letters. I have no fine motor skills. I can't run. I have balance issues. It's worse at night. I can't climb stairs without rails. For 2 years, I haven't gone out alone. Even before, the signs were there. I just blamed it on fatigue. I have SCA, ocular motor apraxia. I work at a desk. Once, I fell at home and broke my leg, a serious fracture. It greatly impacted my life.
Otor, Özgür Ç.
I'm 45 now. As a kid in elementary school, I walked slowly with legs apart. People said it was because I was chubby. At 12 to 13, I got tired easily, couldn't run. I skipped PE classes, fell on flat ground. Teachers noticed and took me to the hospital. I was sent to Edge University. I stayed for 2 months, had tests and MR. Diagnosis: spinocerebellar ataxia. No cure, only physical therapy. I was just a kid. Everyone else lived normally, while I had to work hard just to move. My speech is slow, but understandable. Being misunderstood affects one the most.
Otor, Sabahattin E.
I'm 44 and work at a special education school. I'm married with 7 kids. In 2010, I had a slight limp but ignored it. By 2017, my walking worsened and I finally went to a doctor in Diyarbakir University. Diagnosis: SCA. It's gotten worse over time. I can't walk without support. I need someone next to me at all times. Stairs are impossible. I can't walk downhill alone. My hands have been trembling for the past year. My speech is mildly affected. I stutter and struggle. After diagnosis, I never went to another doctor because I understood there is no treatment. Even living feels hard, but I'm deeply grateful to God for giving me children.
Otor, Tülay.
I'm 43 now. My pregnancies were psychologically hard. My first daughter was fine. But 5 months after my second and last birth, people said, "You're walking strangely. Are you tired?" I kept making excuses. I never suspected illness. I had an MRI just to prove I was healthy. Then one hospital after another. Eventually, I was diagnosed with SCA. Now I know.